what's your full name?
This is Imran.
I'll call you.
This is Imran Mahmood Khan. You can call me Imran because it's my nickname.
What is your middle name?
Mahmood because it's similar to for my grandma.
Okay. Do you like homemade food or restaurant?
To be honest, I like homemade food because as I'm a Bengali, so I always prefer to homemade food, and I always eating my mom. My mom make food, so I always prefer homemade food. Do you like homemade food or restaurant?
I prefer restaurant food because whenever I go restaurant, I can easily hang out with my friends and I can easily adjust with lots of people. So that's why I prefer restaurant.
But you hang out with their friends or your home and eating homemade food, but you don't prefer that homemade food. But why?
Listen, if you eat homemade food, you just eat with your family. Otherwise, if you eat restaurant food, you can easily meet lots of people, also your friends, and also your lots of strangers. So that's why it is really interesting for you. Why?
But I always prefer that because I recently mentioned that as I'm a Bengali, so every occasion or every programs, our family members like mother and sister always make several type of delicious food. So I always prefer that homemade food. But who you don't like this homemade food? Homemade food is very delicious and tasty in restaurant where.
You know that if you try to more optional foods like chow mein, pasta, as well as
It's not good for this body because it's a very fat with this pasta or
no, it's not mandatory. If you can choose different type of variety, you just
it's not like you are Bengali. You are a Bengali. So you
know that.
So you like
It's
this
not mandatory. You are Bengali. You are not satisfied with Bengali.
you're not,
I'm trying to travel lots of places. Not in Bengali.
I always try to respect in my country, so I always prefer my country food. But I don't eating this another country's food like pasta, chow mein, this type of food.
Listen.
Because these foods are not healthy for my body. As I am a body fit lover person, I always try to.
Why you avoid that? You can easily go lots of restaurant. You can
I don't like all these restaurants because restaurant is a very
expensive.
You are expensive, and that time I went go in the restaurant. So I think it's a waste of time and waste of money. So I don't like this restaurant. I always prefer that homemade food, and I always support my mother and my sister making several type of foods like fish curry. And basically, I mentioned that Bengalis lots of several kind of foods are available in. It's a very popular like fish curry. Fish curry and rice and beef curry and rice is a very expensive. It's a very outstanding food in our country. So I always prefer that homemade food. But who you like? There's a restaurant food.
No,
restaurant is not healthy for you. Restaurant is not good for their body.
You don't eat Delhi's food. You don't eat like some variety type of Saudi Arabia food.
But it's not. It's
You
not.
have to stay at your home.
You are
totally
you
man. You are totally
you
not normal.
it's not.
You have to stay at your home.